Once you've reached the steel tier, one of the first upgrades that you should look to craft is the Buggy. Gathering ore is something you'll be spending lots of time doing, and the Buggy is the vehicle for it, coming with both massive storage and a mounted cut array, so you don't even have to step outside to get your ore. This is a must-have upgrade, and I'm going to walk you through how I farm the materials for mine. Materials for the first Buggy look something like this, and we're going to go about gathering them with a couple of different farming loops. Now, I've set my base up in the northwest corner of the Western Vermilius Gap. If you're interested in why, you can check out my video linked in the description, but for the sake of this video, I am going to be charting routes from here. If you found a better base location, let me know in the comments. First up are steel ingots. Steel ingots are made in a two-step process with a small ore refinery. Iron is plentiful all around our base location. Just jump outside, fill up an inventory, or bring your sand bike for extra carrying capacity and load these into the refinery to be processed with water into iron ingots. I recommend doing quick trips around your base in between trips to farm the other materials, as that's going to be probably the easiest way to get enough iron. To get carbon, we can head just north and do a little loop around this area to fill our bike. I found there to be plenty of carbon here, and you'll be able to produce your 210 or so steel quite quickly. You are going to need steel for many things, so doing a couple of extra loops couldn't hurt. The next thing we need is cobalt paste. To make cobalt paste, we're going to need to go on a subterranean field trip to get aerithite crystals. The way I like to go about this is by traveling north out of the base and following along the cliff on the border of the eastern shield wall. You're then going to head east and down into a large ravine. Be very careful, there is quicksand along this path, but if you stay tight to the wall on your left and you aren't taking your turns too sharply, you can sneak right by it. Once you've gotten into the ravine, keep going down and keep an eye out for pink glowing crystals. I continuously take the routes going downward and hug the right side until I spot them. Inside this tunnel there is radiation, but you can find plenty of crystals outside the irradiated areas. There's a small tunnel just past the first irradiated gate on the right that has lots of crystals, and as long as you don't fall down, you can stay out of the radiation. If you do find yourself stuck in the radiation, just make your way back up to safety. You have a little bit of time, even without a suit on, before it's going to kill you. Continue exploring past this tunnel if you like. There is a lot of spawns in here, and you're going to be able to fill your bike all the way up. Once you've gotten your aerithite crystals, you can pop them into your chemical refinery to be processed with water into cobalt paste. Advanced servox and particle capacitors are going to be found inside research laboratories. You can find these as early as the first zone, so you may already have some stashed away. Collecting them is a bit tedious, but it's as simple as getting to these labs, clearing them, and looting the chests along the way. While you're doing this, you will pick up enough armor plating to cover the needs for the Buggy as well. My preferred lab to clear was the one visited in the quest chain for the Swordmaster, testing station number 76. It's not too far away, so I would clear it, go do some mining, before coming back through to do another clear later in the day. To get there, you'll head off north again, but cut east a bit sooner and stay above the ravine. Now, if you're finding yourself a couple short, you also have the option to visit a trading post and buy these with the money you've been accumulating. 2 trading posts are close to the base. I circled them here so that you can find them. Holtzmann actuators are collected from using your cut array on these downed ornithopters you see here. You'll find some of these down in the ravine where we gathered the aerithite crystals, as well as along the top side. If you're having trouble getting them, I recommend you make your way back towards the ravine, but instead of going down, circle along the top side. There you have it. With these farming routes, you'll be able to make your first Buggy and outfit it with storage and a cut array. Now, even though this is a Mark III Buggy, you can remove your Mark III cut array and attach a Mark IV to mine aluminum. This is a great move to make as soon as you can to help speed up your aluminum gathering in the next tier. If you have any questions, you can drop by my stream, twitch.tv/NewGothamGaming, or comment below. Good luck out there.